Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are diving into 30 essential multiple choice questions related to Microsoft Azure. Whether you are preparing for a certification or just brushing up on your skills, these questions are packed up with useful information. Let's dive into it. Let's start. Our first question is, which Azure service is used for scalable storage of unstructured data? And our options are Azure Blob Storage, Azure Virtual Machine, Azure SQL Database, Azure Kubernetes Service. So the right answer is Azure Blob Storage. Azure Blob Storage is used to store large amounts of unstructured data such as text or binary data. So our next question is, what is the primary purpose of Azure Virtual Machines? Hosting websites, running containerized application, running batch jobs, hosting virtual desktops. So our right answer is hosting websites. Azure Virtual Machines are primarily used to host applications, including websites in the cloud. So our question is, which service help to manage API in Azure? And our options are Azure Monitor, Azure API Management, Azure Data Factory, and Azure Functions. So our right answer is Azure API Management. Azure API Management help to create, manage, and secure API in the Azure ecosystem. Let's go to next question. Which tool is used to monitor Azure resources? Our options are Azure Site Recovery, Azure Monitor, Azure Security Center, Azure Sentinel. So our right answer is Azure Monitor. Azure Monitor is used to track the performance and health of Azure resources. Let's go to the next question. Our next question is, what is Azure Active Directory primarily used for? And our options are data storage, identity and access management, building mobile apps, access control for mobile devices. So our right answer is identity and access management. Azure Active Directory provide identity and access management services in the cloud. Let's go to the next question. Our next question is, which Azure service offers serverless computing? And our options are Azure Functions, Azure Kubernetes Service, Azure Logic Apps, Azure Batch. So our right answer is Azure Functions. Azure Functions is a serverless compute service that lets you run event-driven code without managing infrastructure. Let's go to the next question. Our next question is, which service help to connect on premises networks to Azure? And our options are Azure Traffic Manager, Azure VPN Gateway, Azure Data Factory, or Azure Express Route. So our right answer is Azure VPN Gateway. Azure VPN Gateway allows resource connection between on-premises networks and Azure resources. Let's go to the next question. Our question is, what is the main use of Azure Logic Apps? And our options are creating virtual machines, automatic workflows, data analytics, and handling API requests. So our right answer is automatic workflows. Azure Logic Apps helps automate workflows, integrate apps and services. Let's go to the next question. Our next question is, what does Azure Load Balancer provide? And our options are DNS resolution, scalability of applications, load balancing of network traffic, and managing web servers. So our right answer is load balancing of network traffic. Azure Load Balancer provide high availability of distributing traffic across multiple servers. Let's go to the next question. Our next question is, which Azure service provide a cloud-based SQL database? Which which Azure service provide a cloud-based SQL database? And our options are Azure Virtual Machines, Azure SQL Database, Azure App Service, Azure App Service, Azure Logic Apps. And the right answer is Azure SQL Database. Azure SQL Database is the fully managed cloud database service for SQL workloads. Our next question is, which Azure service can be used for big data analytics? And our options are Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Data Lake, Azure Event Hub, Azure Cosmos DB. And the right answer is Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Synapse Analytics is designed for big data processing and analysis. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what is the purpose of Azure Blob Storage? And our options are storing virtual machines file, hosting databases, serving web content, storing unstructured data. And the right answer is storing unstructured data. Azure Blob Storage is perfect for storing unstructured data like images and videos. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which service help to automate the deployment of resources in Azure? And our options are Azure Site Recovery, Azure Resource Manager, Azure Pipelines, Azure Policy. And the right answer is Azure Resource Manager. Azure Resource Manager enables automation of resource deployments and configuration in Azure. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which service enables distributed tracing in Azure applications? And our options are Azure Logic Apps, Azure Application Insights, Azure Security Center, Azure Key Vault. And the right answer is Azure Application Insights. Azure Application Insights allows distributed tracing and monitoring for applications. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what is Azure Key Vault used for? And our options are managing network traffic, storing secrets and keys, enabling AI capabilities, data encryption. And the right answer is storing secrets and keys. Azure Key Vault helps store secrets, keys, and certificates securely. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which Azure tool is used to create machine learning models? And our options are Azure Cognitive Services, Azure ML Studio, Azure Board Service, Azure Databricks. And the right answer is Azure ML Studio. Azure ML Studio offers a platform for building, deploying, and managing machine learning models. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which Azure service is best for hosting web applications? And our options are Azure Functions, Azure App Service, Azure Load Balancer, Azure SQL Database. And the right answer is Azure App Service. Azure App Service is a PaaS service ideal for hosting scalable web apps. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what is the main benefit of Azure Availability Zones? And our options are data replication, disaster recovery, increased fault tolerance, increased performance. And the right answer is increased fault tolerance. Azure Availability Zones ensure resilience by providing fault tolerance isolated data centers. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which service offers a NoSQL database in Azure? And our options are Azure SQL Database, Azure Cosmos DB, Azure Block Storage, and Azure Event Grid. So the right answer is Azure Cosmos DB. Azure Cosmos DB is a globally distributed NoSQL database service. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which Azure service provide container orchestration? And our options are Azure Traffic Manager, Azure Kubernetes Service, Azure Functions, Azure Batch. And the right answer is Azure Kubernetes Services. Azure Kubernetes Service provides container orchestration for managing Docker containers. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what does Azure Express Route provide? And our options are public internet connection, dedicated private connection, based fast file transfer, secure redundancy. And our right answer is dedicated private connection. Azure Express Route establishes a private high bandwidth connection between your on-premises network and Azure. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what is the main function of Azure Functions? And our options are load balancing, executing code based on events, data storage, running virtual machines. And the right answer is executing code based on events. Azure Functions run small pieces of codes in response to events or triggers. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which service in Azure helps secure application from external threats? And our options are Azure SQL Database, Azure Firewalls, Azure AD Identity Protection, Azure Application Gateway. And the right answer is Azure Firewalls. Azure Firewalls provide network security services to protect applications from external threats. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what is the purpose of Azure Site Recovery? And our options are backing of files, disaster recovery, replication of virtual machines, migrating VMs to cloud. And our right answer is disaster recovery. Azure Site Recovery ensures business continuity by replacing workload to the cloud. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which service enables real-time messaging between applications? And our options are Azure Bus Service Bus, Azure Event Hubs, Azure Logic Apps, Azure Queue Storage. And the right answer is Azure Service Bus. Azure Service Bus enables real-time communication between distributed applications. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what is Azure Advisor used for? And our options are monitoring applications, cost optimization, security monitoring, infrastructure setup recommendation. And our right answer is cost optimization. Azure Advisor offer a personalized recommendation to optimize your Azure deployments. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, what does Azure CDN provide? And our options are DDoS protection, content coaching, monitoring and diagnostics, high availability for apps. And our right answer is content caching. Azure CDN provides global content caching to improve load times. Let's go to the next question. And our question is, which service is used for managing Azure subscription and resources? And our options are deploying web apps, monitoring applications, managing resources, and Azure policy. So our right answer is managing resources. Azure policy help manage and enforce the resource policies in our Azure subscriptions. Let's go to the next question. And our next question is, which Azure service supports continuous integration and deployments? And our options are Azure Traffic Manager, Azure DevOps, Azure Pipelines, Azure Traffic Manager. And the right answer is Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps supports continuous integration and continuous delivery. It's called CI/CD pipeline. How many did you get right? Let me know in the comments. And if you are studying for an Azure certification or just improving your cloud skills, this video should have been a helpful resource. Remember to like and subscribe for more content like this.